All right. So the first time we see Kanan is when Famous shows up to the crib. Now, Famous has been talking to Shirley and he's potentially about to get a record deal. So he shows up and he's like, hey, okay, Special K, what's happening? Hey, Kanan, let me holla at you. Well, this nigga Ronnie don't want to hear none of that holla at you, none of that bullshit. He's like, man, back the fuck up. So Famous, if you look at Famous's face, like, look at this. I've been checked a couple of times in my life. If you ain't ever been checked in life, then you're lying in this chat. I ain't never been checked like this. This ain't even being checked. This is being punked. So Famous been knocking on the door. And you know Ronnie already heard that Famous been running his mouth. So Famous is trying to get in touch with Kanan because he's like, hey, Kanan, I want to holler at you about your cousin Lulu because I potentially got a record deal. Now, he doesn't say anything about the record deal because he knows that Kanan might try to bully him. Now, Kanan is watching Ronnie, and Ronnie has become the muscle. If you haven't noticed, the, the relationship between Kanan and Ronnie is kind of crazy. But follow me on what I'm saying. Ronnie respects Kanan because Kanan doesn't fear Ronnie. Everybody else in the streets fears Ronnie. As long as we seen Kanan, no matter what, he's always stood his ground. So for Ronnie to see this, he respects Kanan and he really wants Kanan on his side. Did any of y'all peep that? Did any of y'all peep that? Ronnie's looking for somebody that ain't afraid of him, someone that's gonna stand up, do what they supposed to do, and hey man, talk to me like a man. Just nigga Kanan, like, hey, Ronnie, chill, 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 nigga. Chill. Let Kanan go. I mean, let Famous go. So he throws him down the hall. But you know that Kanan has that relationship to him. And if you go back and watch our old and previous lives, I'm like, man, Kanan don't really want no problems with Famous. He still wants the best for Famous because that's still his brother. At the end of the day, Kanan did not forget how all of this was set up. It was because Famous got kicked out of his house. So you got to always remember that. And they're going to forever be brothers. And that's why we see Kanan tell Famous, listen, Juke got her little event over at the mall. Show up to the mall. Lulu won't miss that, even though we know Lulu's a drunk and Lulu misses everything because he missed the open mic night, but that's neither here or there because we're talking about Kanan's story. Now, Kanan is telling Famous, man, show up. Even I'll be there. Basically, extending the olive branch. Come talk to Lulu. You can come and talk to me, and Ronnie won't be there. Now, this is where we see Kanan actually stepping up and becoming that nigga. Remember, they said that Ronnie was the nigga that the crazy niggas avoided. But Ronnie's like, you going to the mall? We ain't got no work. He said, hey man, don't worry about the fuck I'm doing. Kanan looked him in the eye. When you talking to a man, yeah, it's a pause moment, but it ain't a pause moment because it's a respect moment. You got to look him in the eye and tell him straight up. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing, nigga. I'm going to the mall, nigga. What you about to, I don't know what you about to be doing, nigga. I know you ain't gonna get no pussy because Juliana dead, nigga. I heard about Juliana in the streets. Nigga, I'm going to the mall because two of my girls are performing. Crystal, Aisha, and I'm gonna go up there and support, nigga. If you don't get the fuck out of my face. If I get to slapping niggas in here, I don't want to slap niggas. My goddamn palm been itching all day, Ronnie. If I slap a nigga, I might knock a nigga out. And I don't want to knock a nigga out because you've been good so far. But you keep talking that disrespectful shit, Ronnie. I'm on your ass. I heard how Joaquin and them got on your ass earlier. And your boy, Crystal Lighty, Clarence, he ain't do nothing. Don't you be talking to me like that, nigga. Don't you forget where the fuck you sleeping at, nigga. On the goddamn floor, because Panessa done told on your ass. You can't go back to the house. My mama on your shit. Don't fucking ask me where I'm going. Ask me, hey, don't ask me where I been. Just ask me where I'm going, nigga. I'm going to the motherfucking mall. And don't you ask again. All right? You better shut the fuck up. You can punk that nigga Famous. You ain't gonna punk me, nigga. I ain't Famous. I ain't Lulu. I ain't Howard. I ain't one of these bitch ass niggas on the street, all right? Don't you fucking ask me where I'm going, nigga. Nigga, I slap the shit out of you. So Ronnie respects Kanan because Kanan ain't backing down from nothing. Kanan is my favorite character, so I gotta tell it like it is. And Kanan ain't backing down. Kanan stood up to Ronnie. Kanan stood up to his mama. Kanan ain't back down from one person. Kanan even fought scrap. Even though he lost, he fought scrap. You gotta give him respect. Remember, Kanan went and shot at $120. You gotta give him respect. You what? You said what? Kanan ain't did what? Kanan went over there and whooped on Freddie. Because he ain't backing down from nothing. This nigga Kanan is built like that. I know a lot of people think that Kanan ain't really prepared. He ain't ready. Ronnie wouldn't respect him if he wasn't ready. Ronnie knows what Kanan is capable of. We're seeing Kanan unlock his full potential. That's what we've been wanting to see. This show is called Raising Kanan. We don't want to see Kanan raised. We want to see this nigga doing it. No one wants to see Raising Kanan. We want to see Kanan doing it. Power Book 3, Kanan doing it. Raising Kanan ain't impressing us. Kanan doing it is impressing us. And if you agree, give me a 6. 666. If you don't agree, give me like a 909,303. This ain't Raising Kanan no more. This is Kanan doing it. This is Kanan doing it. 666. Demon time. No more Raising Kanan. We want Kanan doing it. Who else has stood up to Ronnie? Someone tell me somebody that stood up to Ronnie this season. Who stood up to Ronnie this season without an army behind them? Who stood up to Ronnie this season without an army behind them? Someone please tell me. Someone tell me one character that can stand up to Ronnie with no army behind them. Tell it like it is. Other than Kanan, someone give me an answer. Someone give me an answer. Please, please give me an answer. They saying Juke. They saying Juke. They say, chill, Mo, chill. They talk about Jukebox. Jukebox is about to join the army, Mo. Chill, Mo. Chill. Mo, don't even go in on Juke. Don't go in on. They bringing up Jukebox. Mo, they bringing up. Mo, you, nigga, I'm talking to you. I'm starting with the. They talking to you, Mo. They ain't talking to this Mo. They talking to that Mo. They can't be talking to this Mo about Jukebox. They got to be talking about that nigga right there. They got to be talking about that nigga on the screen. They can't be talking about this nigga that's sitting in front of the screen. They got to be talking about that nigga on the screen. They can't be talking about this nigga Mo. They talking about Jukebox. They talking about Jukebox. They had the nerve to mention Jukebox. Y'all talk about Jukebox that got her ass whooped at the train station. Y'all talk about Jukebox that came knotted up. Now, if Ronnie was to slap the shit out of Jukebox, you're like, oh, he just slapped a girl. What was he gonna do to Jukebox? Jukebox can talk reckless to anybody. What was he gonna do to Jukebox that y'all gonna be like, oh man, that ain't fucked up? Jukebox is a teenage girl. What was he gonna do to Jukebox? Be real. What was he gonna do to Jukebox? Matter of fact, what was Jukebox gonna do to him? We talking about Jukebox standing. What was Jukebox gonna do to him? When Jukebox caught a body? Nikki? When has Jukebox caught a body? Someone tell me when Jukebox caught a body, please. Jukebox? You talking about old girl that got her ass whooped at the train station? Old girl that dapped up Crystal after their performance? Y'all talking about Jukebox? Y'all know damn well not to bring no Jukebox up to me when we talking about standing up to Ronnie and standing on business. Let me go. What the fuck is wrong with you? She ain't stand up to no Ronnie. That nigga Ronnie said, do you want me to go stand on business? Ronnie was about to knock Jukebox off the goddamn map if it wasn't for Kanan. What we talking about? That nigga said, eating honey nut Cheerios, about to go kill Jukebox. I go talk to that motherfucker if you want me to. Kanan knew that Ronnie was gonna go get on her ass and fucking annihilate her. What we talking about, Jukebox? If it wasn't for Kanan protecting Jukebox, that nigga Ronnie would have been and cut that head off. Jukebox, don't you even do that. We just seen Jukebox get her ass whooped last week. We talking about Jukebox. Don't y'all do that. Don't y'all do that. Don't you do it. That nigga Ronnie ate Honey Nut Cheerios and said, let me go talk to Jukebox. That nigga Kanan said, you're not going to touch my family. Because he knew that this nigga Ronnie, along with his mama, was about to knock some goddamn skulls off. Don't you bring Jukebox up over here now. Hell no. Jukebox was protected by Kanan. And the only reason she was protected by Kanan is because Ronnie respects Kanan, because Kanan is the only real nigga, the only real killer that has stood up to him. What we talking? Hey, Brillo, I'm gonna drop the link. Let me finish this up real quick. They talking about Jukebox stood up to Ronnie. What? The Jukebox stood up to Ronnie? Jukebox stood up to Ronnie. If Kanan didn't tell this nigga Ronnie to stand down, that motherfucking Jukebox would have been dead. We wouldn't have had no goddamn butter. It would have just been butt. It would have been no udder to that. It would have just been butt. No other chicks in the group. If Ronnie wouldn't have got the motherfucking stand down from Kanan, it was... Don't y'all do that. Don't y'all do that. Y'all all forgot that Kanan said, don't go talk to Jukebox. That nigga Ronnie was willing to get her the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. They talking about Jukebox. They had the nerve to bring up Jukebox. Man, Jukebox ain't stood on shit. Crystal had them girls go jump her ass at the train station, came back, lumped the fuck up. Do I gotta remind y'all what Jukebox looked like last week? Do I gotta remind y'all what Jukebox looked like last week? What the fuck didn't happen to you, Juke? What the fuck didn't happen to you, Juke? All they did was whoop her ass. Imagine what this nigga Ronnie was gonna do. Do y'all forget what Ronnie did to Unique? I know everybody, Juke fought them off. They had a night. What she do? Not a damn thing. Got her ass whooped, showed up late. Do you not know what this nigga Ronnie is capable of? If Kanan didn't save Juke, even though Juke's been telling on Kanan, if Kanan didn't save Juke, there would be no butter. It would just be butt. We got the girl next door, and I don't even know what Aisha was, but we wouldn't have had no tomboy. We would have had a dead boy. They talk about Jukebox. No. Juke fought them, but when they pulled the knife out, they commenced to whoop her ass, and that's why Juke showed up late. Once they brought the knife out, they whooped her ass. Because remember, her face wasn't like this. Because come on now. Come on. Hey, you fucking with the best, man. Come on, hold on, wait a minute. Let's scale it back. Jukebox face wasn't bruised up at this point. Once they pulled the knife out and started whooping her ass, don't say that Juke handled them, because Juke's box face was not fucked up until they pulled the knife out and commenced to whooping her ass and made her show up late. Don't do this. I got the photos. I know what happened. I don't make shit up. I tell you what I saw. Juke may have handled them, but this street fight didn't end because they pulled the knife out and then they commenced to whooping Juke's ass. Juke showed up late. Face bruised up. Face ain't bruised up right here. They whooped her ass. What are we talking about? And if they could do this, nigga, do you know what fucking Ronnie would have did if he would have got loose on her ass? If Kanan didn't save her, don't do this. Don't do this, guys. I got the pictures. I got the photos. I know what we talking about. I know what we talking about. Her face was not fucked up until after the knife got pulled and they whooped the shit out of Jukebox. Now, imagine what Ronnie would have did if Kanan did not stop him. Well, just go back and look at what the hell happened to your boy Unique. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, this is Kanan's story. We shouldn't even be talking about Juke right now. We were talking about Kanan, but someone brought up Juke. Multiple people did. I'm not gonna say no names because I love all of y'all. You know, my name is Mo.J. We do this each and every Friday night, 2 p.m. Eastern. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Join our Discord because I love talking about power. But let's get back on the Kanan story. Let's not forget that they whooped the shit out of Jukebox. Jukebox face ain't fucked up here now. Let's not forget. Y'all skipping over scenes. Y'all skipping it. Y'all going from Jukebox whooping on them to just, hey, her standing up to Ronnie. Y'all forgot that when they pulled the knife out, they whooped the shit out of Jukebox. It sent her ass back to work late. Y'all forgot that part. Hey, my dog, why he hooping here? They said Mo was pulling up Photoshop. No. This ain't no Photoshop here. This ain't no Photoshop here, y'all. This is pure ass whipping. Now, I didn't have my ass whooped. Y'all just had my mama on the phone. My mama was crying, trying to tell me to press charges. I know what a good ass whooping is like. I done been jumped before, and I just take it as an L. It is what it is. Jukebox called an L. Jukebox got her ass whooped, and they trying to tell me that Jukebox could stand up to Ronnie when Kanan actually was the one that stepped in. Because if Ronnie would have got on her ass, we would have had another motherfucking body. But we don't condone none of that. I'm just pointing out the obvious. All Juke can say is they went home with some lumps. Okay, I respect that. No one killed each other. We good. We good. All right, here we go. Let's get back to Kanan. I don't know how we got sidetracked. See, that's why when we get on the clock, what we 209? Okay, we got like 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes left with Kanan, man. Y'all be getting me. Y'all be getting me, man. Come on, man. I ain't gonna lie. Half the time, I let y'all lead yourself into the grave. I like that. Y'all say y'all want more to put on the show. So it's up to me to try to figure out where y'all went wrong and try to correct y'all. Well, not correct y'all. Let me not say correct y'all, because that sounds like a teacher or something. I'm just trying to steer y'all back. You know what I'm saying? If it's a fork in the road and y'all going left, hey, whoa, come back to the fork. Let's go right. Let's just go right and let's be in agreement. Let's go back and be in agreement. You know what I mean? All right, so we got Kanan there. Oh, yeah. Now we get to the good part. Well, y'all know that happened here. So we already talked about this. Kanan was talking kind of reckless to his mama, though. Now, this is Kanan's story. And I got to say, I give this nigga a 10 out of 10. I know people don't like Kanan imitating 50's voice. I like it. Not the sound of the nigga's voice. I like the nigga's acting. For me, I like to see that this young man is acting and he's trying to prove himself to everybody. So yeah, he's making his voice a little bit deeper. Yeah, he's a little hard on the accent, but this nigga is acting. This nigga's trying to show them that I'm man enough to do what the fuck I need to do without y'all. You ain't get no time for y'all. Just like my boy Lou Young. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a post up. Man, I'm gonna put a post up. What we're gonna try to do, I'm gonna have everybody go on Lou Young's page when we get off of here and just tag me on there. And me and Lou Young, we need to do a little collaboration. Lou, if you listening, we need to do a collab now. I got all the knowledge. You got the acting ability. We can put something together and it'll be amazing. And then we bring you on here once a week and I have you talk about the show and I introduce you to my dog Brillo and we just start networking and we bring Lou Young into the power universe. Now, I ain't no gatekeeper or nothing, but I'm just saying. You put me and Lou Young together, I got some shit in my noggin. I tell him, he put that shit on the screen, we can make it happen. But other than that, Kanan is doing his thing, man. Man, Kanan is annoying. Not to me. Kanan is doing what he's supposed to do. We're seeing this young man develop. You got to remember, he's going through puberty. This man is becoming a man. He's getting, I don't know if y'all know or not, but Kanan is getting some pussy now. And he ain't getting like no low grade. You know what I mean? He ain't getting Kareem. He ain't getting Davina. This nigga got Crystal. This nigga knocked down Polymer. This nigga Kane. I know he's underage. We shouldn't be glorifying, but I'm just saying. I was 18. I had me a 31-year-old. Ooh-wee. Sweet lady. Would you be? I was like, okay, this is what Tyrese was singing about. But I'm just saying, this nigga Kanan getting shorties now. This nigga got some money in his pocket. Now, at the age of 18, 19, I was on the road traveling. So I'm walking around with 4,500. I didn't have Kanan money. I didn't have 10, 15,000. But I was like 18, 19, walking around with a bankroll on me, $5,000. So when I used to listen to Boosie, I was like, damn, this nigga Boosie's talking about the life I'm living. I'm in Portland with 5 bands on me. What's happening? I do whatever the fuck I want. So I understand where Kanan is coming from. And he's letting everybody know, nigga, I'm big dog status. Nigga, I'm selling dope. I'm selling H over here. And for your mama to cut you off, your business with Ronnie is dead. Wait, you can't tell me that my business is dead, ma. That ain't something you can do. You don't tell me when it's over with. Imagine you just getting in the game. We won't even say you in a dope game. Just imagine you got a business going. You got a lemonade stand. You start off, you making maybe $100 a week. If that, that's just being modest. We're gonna keep it even and easy numbers. You making $100 a week. You just scaled that shit up. Now you making like, let's just say $2,500 a week. Your mama come by hating, talking about, no, that shit dead. You ain't selling no more lemonade in front of my house. Like, damn, ma, for real? I'm making like $2,500, $3,000 on a good week. Nah, you can't do that no more. Then you got your uncle coming over. You ain't gonna talk to your mama like that. Like, damn, nigga, for real? Now I went from making $100 a day or $100 a week to $2,500. So now you ain't did nothing that's harming your mama. You ain't did nothing that's fucking up your unc's business. But now they coming and telling you can't work no more. What would you do? What would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry and the only way to feed him is to sell a little bit of H on the corner and to make this money and his dad is gone somewhere in a lockdown, somewhere smoking rock now? What would you do? You would be pissed at your mama. You're not going to talk to your mama like, mama, please let me get on the block. Mama, nah, you got to talk to your mama. You got to talk that shit. You got to put a little bit of bass in your voice because that's the only thing your mama understands is that bass. That bass. Imagine losing $2,500 a week because your mama was hating on your business. Your mama then told the police you out here selling lemonade with no license. That's exactly what's going on with Rock. She put a gun in this nigga's bag. So people are saying that Rock is a good mom. No. We always talk about the stressors that Jukebox go through. Oh, her mama tried to beat the devil out of her, but no one ever looks at Kanan and says Kanan never had a chance. So even in the OG Power, season 1, I was the only advocate saying that this nigga Kanan never had an opportunity to be legitimate. This nigga Kanan never had an opportunity to be a child. His mama has always put that pressure on him, and now look at him. At some point, that pressure, it don't turn into diamonds. Sometimes that pressure explodes. And diamonds, they're forever. But when you explode, it's temporarily. And diamonds are what you want to go after. But unfortunately, Rock ain't getting no diamond by putting that pressure on Kanan. She got the explosion. Pause on the explosion, but follow me where I'm going because that's his mother. So it shouldn't be a pause because you shouldn't be thinking like that because if you are, you a nasty nigga. But she got that explosion. And now Kanan is on the block and he's realizing that pressure that his mama put him on her, it wasn't to turn that nigga into a diamond. It was a fucking volcano erupted. And when the volcano erupts and the lava dries the fuck out, all it does is build an island. And when I mean build an island, it means build more ground for Rock to walk all over. Not for you to expand your own wings. So Kanan don't want nothing to do with his mama. Yeah, I'm using a lot of metaphors and analogies, but God damn it, I'm good at what I do. And I make a lot of sense. So hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. We're on the clock. This is On the Clock Fridays. We got about 6 more minutes left with Kanan, and we got to go ahead and finish this thing off the way we supposed to. So Rock need to back the fuck up, stay the fuck out of real niggas' business, and get the fuck out the way, because you done already fucked up the H that we got on the block. And if we can't eat, that means we can't survive. And if we can't survive, that means we can't eat. And if we can't eat, that means we starve. And if we starve, that means we die, Rock. So at this point, you are a motherfucking op. You need to get the fuck out of Kanan's way, or deal with the consequences of Kanan calling some people and getting you shipped the fuck up out of here. So you decide, Rock, which path do you want to go down? Do you want to be my mama, or do you want to be a goddamn op? Because if you are an op, then believe me, I will make the right calls to the right people and get your ass wiped off this motherfucker, because I know the ins and out. I know where you live. I can hide. You can't hide. You can't hide. And that's why most theme song rock is you can run, but you can't hide. Because when Kanan starts to apply that pressure, when he goes talk to Snaps, and Snaps tells him that your mama is in the way, Kanan, yeah, we got a different ball game now. Now who's running? Yeah. Now who's striking out? It ain't gonna be Kanan. Because Kanan don't believe a motherfucking word that you've been saying, Rock. It's been 2 seasons, and every season he gets further and further away from you. There's an icebox where my heart used to be, but there ain't no heart there no more, Rock. It ain't one. The only thing I got in my chest, my shit beats H. It beats the H. It beats the H. It beats the H. It beats the H, Rock. So if you're going to stand in my way, then there's only one thing for me to do. That's run you the fuck over. You better get down and lay down, Rock, because Kanan ain't fucking around. And if Kanan makes these calls, then there's nothing that Mo can do for you. There's nothing that Marvin can do for you. There's nothing that Stefano can do for you. There's nothing that Quan can do for you. There's nothing that anyone can do for you, Rock, because this young nigga Kanan, he ain't playing around with your ass. He don't trust you. And all of this is your fault. All roads always lead back to Rock. And I don't make none of this up, but they do. It's unfortunate to see a child turn on his mother. It's kind of bringing a tear to my eye right now. I'm about to pull up some more Remy, because this shit's deeper than what you guys think. Y'all don't understand what Kanan is going through. Imagine your mama telling you to shoot your daddy. Yeah, I'm bringing it back to season 1. But imagine your mama telling you to shoot your daddy. Imagine your mama telling you that your father was a gay man behind bars who wasn't your father. Imagine your mama telling you to shoot a gun and telling you that that bullet's going to come after you sooner or later. Imagine your mama sending you down to your auntie's house and giving you a better life and telling you to go to school down there, but bringing you back after and only after she opened up the Baisley and the 40 projects where they had snipers on the roof that could see a mile away. Imagine. No one puts into consideration what Kanan has went through. And I told you on my channel, just like for Lulu, all I can do is stand up for those that don't have a voice. But what I respect about Kanan is he ain't standing up and putting up with no bullshit. Now, I know you guys are probably tearing up right now, getting emotional. Like, we didn't agree with Mo in the beginning, but that nigga Mo is making valid points. You don't have to agree with me. Just know that this man, Kanan, this is bigger than him. This is bigger than the streets. This is bigger than the Southside Jamaica Queens. This is the power universe. And if there ain't no Kanan, then there ain't no Ghost. There ain't no Tariq. There ain't no Tommy. So you need to start putting some respect on Kanan, because at this point, what his mama put him through, that pressure we was talking about, because I'm going to connect the dots to you, where he was supposed to turn into a diamond, shine bright like a diamond. He never got to shine. He never got to shine. His mama tried to walk over him. And Kanan, just like you and I, we will not stand by and allow someone to push us over and walk on over us. That's not what we're going to do. This is Kanan's story. This is On the Clock. I'm Modi J, and damn it, I'm good at what I do. Let's continue the story. Let's continue the story. Let's continue the fucking story, man. I do this shit. Every week I do this shit for y'all, man. I tell it like it is. I don't make this shit up. I tell you what I say. I say, what I say today. I do this. This is what I do, guys. Now, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm just saying, damn it, I'm good at what I do. I'm just going to connect the dots for you. I might give you a little 30-minute rumbling rant. We might go off the script. And y'all might be wondering where the fuck I'm going, but I'm going to tie that shit back. You see how we started off with that pressure that Rock was putting on Kanan? And we talked about the diamond. And then I talked about how he was a volcano and erupted and Rock walked all over him when he was supposed to be a diamond, but he couldn't be a diamond. Boy, off the noggin, man. Let me get some thinking. Let me get some thinking juice. Let me get some thinking juice, because damn it, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't thinking, I'm just talking. Oh my goodness. I feel like Sidney Dean. Damn it, look good. Damn it, look good. Wait.
We straight killers, yo. We straight killers, yo.
I'm about to drop this link to Brillo, man. Oh, let me finish up Kanan, Brillo. Hold on. I got 9 minutes because it's about to be a 40-minute. All right, so Kanan didn't talk to all that shit. Kanan talked all that shit. When the next time we see Kanan? I think that was it for Kanan, wasn't it? Oh, no. All right, yeah. All right, so the last time we see Kanan, he pulls up, right? And they talking about, hey, man, your mama's goddamn bad for business. Your mama ain't no good. Now, that's one thing you don't ever want to hear, man. Your mama ain't no good. Your mama ain't no way. Well, Snaps, he got his 401k invested. Ronnie, we ain't even talked about him getting bombarded by goddamn Joaquin and Juliana's cousin and all the other Goonies. Well, long story short, Snaps, Pop, and Ronnie, Snap, Crackle, Pop, they all like, listen, we got to take out your mom. She's got to go. She's got to go. So Kanan has to choose sides at this point, and Kanan is looking at it like, man, you know what? That don't sound too bad. That don't sound too bad at this point, man. What y'all think? So at this point, is Kanan, is he going to choose sides and go with them, or is Kanan going to go with his mom? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Kanan switching up? Well, I won't say switching up. Is Kanan going with the home team, or is he going over with Snaps, Pop, and Crack? You know what I mean? But this is what I always wanted, man. I wanted to see the cartel, Kanan and Ronnie, and now we got Snaps over there. So this is a dream come true right here. Said he's gonna go with his mom eventually. But I don't know, man. I mean, when you say eventually, are we talking this season or further on next season? I just dropped it, Brillo. Because I don't talk forward. I mean, we'll give predictions and theories. I try not to bring I try not to bring the trailer into the picture until, until Monday. I might do a live on Sunday because the finale is coming up. Slide for Vine, man.